I know he's very pressed for time, but we'll welcome in the former heavyweight champ, Larry Holmes, kind enough to join us for a couple moments. How are you, Larry?
Hey, I'm all right. How you doing today?
I'm doing very well, and good to talk to you again. Obviously, not under these circumstances, but first reaction when you heard the passing of Muhammad Ali?
Well, it hit me like a ton of bricks. I never thought that he was. I knew that it was a matter of time, but I didn't think it was at that time. And when my wife woke me up and said that, he had passed, that didn't feel too good. Didn't feel too good.
It's a tough question to ask, and maybe even a tougher question for you to answer. But you were a sparring partner for a lot of years. You were a sparring partner leading up to that fight, and we know the beating that he took in that fight. And obviously, no one thinks, no one would ask you, hey, the beating that you gave him, do you think it hurt him in his post-career outside the ring? But to me, did you think he was such a prideful fighter that he just did not know when to quit? Maybe the legs were shot, it wasn't there anymore, but he just kept going out there?
No, I think he had that. I think it was that, and I think it was short. I think the cash, the $10 million that they offered him, brought him back to fight.
That's fair.
And, that will bring anybody back, to fight because, he thought he still had it, and people was telling him that he still had it. The people that around him were saying, hey, you still got it. Go ahead and do it. And so he went on and did it. That's why people do things.
Yeah, I mean, look, we know this, covering the sport, and you being a heavyweight champ, boxers are the most stubborn athletes in the world. They don't know when enough is enough. When you look at that fight against Ali and the fact that you sparred him going into that fight, did you sense that he certainly wasn't where he was early in the middle part of his career, even after those wars with Frazier and Norton and whatnot? Did you get a sense that I still have to go out and I still have to do my job because I am a fighter, I need to protect myself, I need to go out there and win? Or was there a part of you that was a little hesitant?
No, first of all, I didn't want to sign the contract because, I knew Ali. I knew what I could do. I knew what he had and what he didn't have. But the whole thing about it, there was $10 million, and I was saying, let's keep the $10 million. I said, but let's just don't get hurt getting this money. That's all. And as I told him that, he said, I'm going to knock you out. I'm going to do this. I don't do this. I'm going to do that. I need you home. I'll beat you up. I'll knock you just a sparring partner. And that's all they said. They kept that in his mind that I was just a sparring partner. In spite of what they thought he had or he didn't have, they just wanted to treat me as a sparring partner. And I let them know that I'm no longer a sparring partner.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a heavyweight champion in the world, and I fight anybody. And, Ali, I love you, but if we fight, just don't get hurt. That's all.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying to him.
A couple minutes with Larry Holmes. I know we got to let him go shortly. Of course, a champ between 78 and 85, 20 successful title defenses, fought Ali in 80. What are you going to remember the most about Muhammad Ali?
I remember when we was in the ring, in the dressing room after the fight, and I told him that I love him after I hugged him, and he said to me, well, why you whoop me like that then? Why you beat me up? And then I was on my way out the door. He said, I want home. I'll return. I want home. And those are some of the good things that I will remember because, Ali and I, we had a little bit more than just being a sparring partner. I was his friend. He liked me. And, and I took advantage of that likeness, man, because I try to do anything I can to do to keep our relationship good. And he was a great man. I don't care what people say. There's a lot of people going to talk a lot of stuff, talking about how good they was and all that. But believe me, Ali was a great guy. He chose who he wanted to be friends with, and the ones he didn't want to be friends with, he didn't bother with them.
Larry, before I let you get out of here, I know we're tight on time. I was talking to Al Bernstein at the top of the show, and we were talking about, the heavyweight division back in the day when you guys fought. Everyone fought, whether it was you, Norton, Spinks, Muhammad, Frazier. It just didn't matter. Everyone fought everyone. Are we ever going to get to that point again in boxing where guys just didn't fear each other? They just went in there and they just scrapped. They just fought.
No, it's a money thing now. It's a money thing. It's a protection. Protect him. That's what it is. Pay him that much money to step aside. Don't let him fight this guy. Don't fight this guy. But, we had a ranking, 1 to 10. You had to fight a 1 to 10.
Sure.
You had to fight the number one guy at least once a year, and if it was number 5 or number 6, you didn't fight those. I got lucky one time and fought Marcus Frazier, and when he was number 11. And I said, I got a break for that. But you don't get those breaks. You shouldn't get those breaks. You should have to fight the 1 to 10. Number one guy at least once a year if you're a champion.
Yeah, and sometimes you would get the rematch right away. It would be like 6 months later.
Yeah.
It just stayed. Yeah. I mean, when Spinks, you fought him in 85. You turn around, you fought him again in 86. So
yeah.
It is, they just, it's a different era nowadays. I know I got to let you get out of here. I know you got to hop on a plane. I appreciate a couple moments. A rough time for you, but it's always good to catch up, Larry. I appreciate the time greatly.
All right, boss. I thank you for having me on the show.
All right, you got it. Take care of yourself. Former heavyweight champ, Larry Holmes.